Hi guys, Steffi from the Novelty Corner. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another Top 5 Wednesday video. This week's topic is top 5 books that could be turned into video games, which sounds interesting. I don't really play video games because I really don't have the coordination or concentration to do that, but I really admire the people who can because I think it's amazing and I think the games that they create these days are wonderful. So I had a bit of fun picking some books that I thought would make great video games, keeping in mind that video games are not just your huge action adventure video games. Some can be adventure or things like The Sims where you're world building, although I think mine fall mostly in the action category, but we'll see how I go. I will leave all the links for the Goodreads group down below so you can check them out if you would like to. And without further ado, here are my top 5 books that could be turned into video games. I'm going to start with the one that I think would be really interesting, and that one would be the Shades of Magic trilogy by B.E. Schwab. I just think having the 4 different types of London would be a really great concept to play in, so you could have characters going in between the different worlds. I think it would be really intriguing and to see how a character would interact with the different Londons in different ways. The next book I have is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Lainey Taylor. I think this would be really interesting just because of the different characters that you have and how they interact, and you have the human world and you have elsewhere, and I think it would be so interesting to explore those dynamics with the different characters going in between both of them. So it's sort of a bit like Darkest Shade of Magic in that you've got travelling between different worlds. And continuing on the travelling between worlds, The Invisible Library by Genevieve Cogman. In this series, if you haven't seen my wrap up for any of the books that I've read so far, I've read the first 2 books in the trilogy, you have these librarians who travel to different worlds and collect books as artifacts that help solidify the connection with the various versions of Earth with this library that exists outside of space and time. There are high chaos worlds and high order worlds, and there are dragons and there are fae creatures who are quite manipulative and really intriguing, and I think this would make a great video game. The next 2 would fall squarely in the action video game world. The first one being Ice Station by Matthew Riley. This is a book, for those of you who aren't familiar, that is set in Antarctica, where a group of Marines have been sent to secure a research base where they believe they have located alien metal beneath the surface of the ice. And this would be so fun. This one I would break my rules of not playing video games to play. And I'm going to go with one more Matthew Riley book, and that is Contest, which is set in a library of all places. It is about a contest between different worlds who each send a representative to the host world, currently Earth, in Contest, and all the contestants are locked into the location, so the library, and they are forced to fight each other to the death until there is one survivor. So that's it. Those are my top 5 books that could become video games. Let me know in the comments, what book would you turn into a video game and why? Don't forget to join in the discussion in the Goodreads group, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!